So we're live. This is our first time ever in the podcast studio in Addlestone. Yes. And we have two guests with us today.
We have two guests with us.
Yes.
Very special guests.
They're with our orientation program, Isabel and Catie.
Hi.
You've made
y'all. So happy to be here. I'm Catie.
I'm Isabel.
Thanks
Can
for
you guys
joining
just
us.
Tell us a little bit about yourselves and what your role is for the summer program.
Yeah, of course. Do you want to go first?
Sure. So my name's Isabel. I'm a rising senior at the college from Baltimore, Maryland. I'm studying arts management with music industry concentration, and I'm a second-year intern. So, do you want to introduce yourself?
Yeah, sure. So, my name is Catie. I'm also a second-year orientation intern. I'm going to be a junior in the fall, and I'm a political science and sociology double major with a concentration in politics, philosophy, and law. Yeah. A little bit about what we do at the college. We kind of run orientation, so we're in charge of helping advisors with class registration, as well as just kind of telling students what our College Charleston is about and welcoming them to the Bricks.
Getting them acclimated.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, super fun.
What made you guys want to start being orientation leaders?
Oh, that's such a good question. I think it's just a really good way to get involved on campus, especially if you want to be here in the summer. We work basically June through August, so we get to experience Charleston summer, which is really great. But it's just a great way to get one-on-one time with new students and learn more about them. It feels really fulfilling, super fun.
Yeah, for sure. Also, I think that because we both came through the beginning of our freshman year during COVID, neither of us got a normal orientation. Mine was completely on Zoom, and it was really awful, and I hated it.
Oh, that's so sad.
That is
and
sad.
I didn't really get to step foot on campus until I came here in August, and so I really wanted to give the incoming students who got that opportunity the chance to have a really good time, and I think it's really important for them to have a really good experience their first couple days, because I think it kind of sets the tone for the first couple weeks here on campus.
Definitely.
I agree. So you guys were off for a week, correct?
Yeah.
What were you up to? Tell us.
Super fun stuff. So
How fun, Isabel? Tell us really.
So I right after we got onto our break, I flew home for a couple days, which was nice. I haven't seen my parents in a while, so got to catch up with them. I went to New York to meet up with my roommate and two of my best friends, one who's interning in the city and one who lives there, and we went to a concert, took the train to Philly, went to another concert with my roommate, and then now I'm back. So it was definitely a jam-packed week, but it was super fun.
Did you eat all the good food?
Yeah, we went to Levain Cookies. I was stop number 1.
Wait, what is that?
Those
Oh
are
my gosh.
the fluffy cookies.
They're warm, delicious cookies. They used to sell them in Whole Foods, and they don't anymore.
I remember seeing them there.
Yeah, and so we had to stop there, obviously, get some cookies, do some shopping. It was really nice to be in the city. It wasn't as hot there as it is here too, so it wasn't super humid. It was the weather was pleasant finally.
I love that feeling when you want to go outside and just walk around and just enjoy yourself, and you don't sweat,
right.
and you're not too uncomfortable.
Yeah,
That's
we got to see Carrie Bradshaw's brownstone apartment.
Stop! I'm so
Took
jealous.
some pictures. That was a really cool moment.
That
took
is
some
really
pics
cool.
in front of that. So, yeah, it was super fun.
Wow,
Really cool.
you're thriving.
What did you do?
What'd you do, Katie?
So I had a very different break experience.
Okay, tell.
I barely left my house in the past week. Little secret about orientation is that we work 12-hour days. So this week was probably the first time I've slept in past 7 a.m. on a Monday all summer. So I did. I slept till 1 p.m. I think on Monday, and then just went to the beach. I'm binge watching Game of Thrones right now. I'm on season 7. It's awesome. If you don't watch Game of Thrones, you should. I've also been listening to Utopia on repeat. If any Travis Scott
loving
listeners,
it?
yes,
Yeah,
it's so good. Have you listened to it?
No. Well, so Katie and I are still trying to get tickets to see Drake in September.
Yeah.
So
We're
we
taking
think
an
that
orientation group.
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
Have you heard? We're going to.
we think that he's gonna like bring out like a special guest. So we're like
We've been
fingers crossed,
guessing every
maybe
day.
it'll
Who's
be,
your-
like, Travis
Who do you
Scott.
think? Oh, Travis
That would
Scott.
be
Yeah.
cool, I think.
We
Or-
were joking that maybe they'll bring out someone out of pocket like Phoebe Bridgers. I don't know what like duo they have together, but I think that would be something really awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome. So follow your Sullivans.
Ooh, that's a good question. So my friend,
I know which one Macy would pick.
when we were
Yes.
we were on Sullivan's yesterday, and the tide was so far up. We were literally at the dunes, and there was like
It was a full moon last night.
oh, I didn't.
That's
even,
why.
I
Is
didn't
that how
look
that
at-
works?
Yes.
I feel like I should know that.
Yeah, I had
Yes,
no
that's how it
idea.
works. And it was a super moon, so it's like even more.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh.
We're supposed
Or
to
a
have,
blue moon, super moon or blue moon, one or the other.
We're supposed to have 2
Yeah, there's 2 this month.
in
That's
August.
what I think.
That's
Yeah.
really special.
Yeah.
I
That's
don't know
why
what that means, but it
It's
sounds
really,
awesome.
really big high
It's
tide.
really big high tides, and then in Charleston it's going to be even more because when you're downtown it's just going to flood.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
crazy.
So.
But that's why
follow
you,
your
like-
Sullivans.
That's why you didn't have any space yesterday to sit, probably, because the tide was so high.
I would say usually follow, but it's just a little busy this time of year.
I got you.
As more a local gal, I don't want to
Yeah.
do all these tourists.
What about you?
I like Sullivan's for sure, just because it feels like more like chill, low key, but also
I
like
agree.
all the restaurants are really good.
I
on
like the
Sullivan.
rocks.
Yeah.
Have you been to the co-op?
Yeah.
on
Oh, I
Sullivan's?
love the
Oh my god, they have the
co-op,
best
yeah.
sandwiches.
You know,
Yeah.
I like that they don't do any like modifications. It's just like what you order is what you like. I respect that.
And
Wait,
it's
they
all,
don't
like,
change if you don't want
$17.
tomatoes or
Yeah.
something?
Yeah, it's just like, oh well, like
Oh, stop.
Look it up.
you're gonna have to pick it off.
I didn't know that. That's funny.
Yeah.
The co-op's good.
Good
Their
for them.
soft serve is really good too.
Yes.
Okay, well, how many more orientation sessions do we have till the end?
So we're
2?
done until the last week before classes start, and I think there are 2 left.
So we've got August 14th and 15th is like a day 1, day 2, and then the 17th and 18th. And then school starts that next Tuesday, which is crazy. So
Oh my gosh, guys.
summer just like
Yeah, it's
flew
completely gone by so
Yeah.
fast.
All right, tell me your high and low from the summer.
Your peaks and valleys.
Wait,
what did-
Isabel, you go first.
What did the
Oh,
Kardashians
goodness.
call it?
I thought it was highs and lows.
You're like
Uh,
rose and you're thorn.
It was, I don't know. The Kardashians.
What thorn?
The Kardashians call it something different. I don't remember what it is.
We
though.
might have to Google it
Yeah,
now.
we're going to figure that one out.
They like at every trip on the show they would sit down.
Trap. My high for the summer, I think, so this summer I got to do some more social media stuff for orientation, which was super fun. So we did a lot of like day in my lives, which was great. That was like every session. I took so many pictures of like new students and like their roommate groups. Oh my gosh, sorry. So like new students and like their roommate groups. Just got to meet like so many students, and it was really like super fun. I feel like I keep saying that, but it's true. It's always like nice to like get to know new students and hear like why they wanted to come to school here. You know, like what they're interested in like doing. It's always like fun to talk to new students who want to like go through recruitment, because we like to talk a lot about that, being in Greek life and everything. Low for the summer, I think just like the long days and it being so hot. One time I had to give a tour to like 3 parents, like 7:30 in the morning,
Ugh.
which they were like lovely parents, but it was just so early. I like couldn't.
Was
But
that
it
one
wasn't
of-
as hot.
That was
It
your-
wasn't hot.
That was one
Yeah.
of your videos.
Yeah,
That was a good video though. The
Thank
lighting was
you.
like perfect.
it was. It was like great lighting. It was just like I just woke up. Why is it 80 degrees? Like it's so hot.
You did. You put the 80 degrees right in the center, and you were
Yeah.
like, "It is 7:30, and I'm off to start my day."
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. It was a great tour.
Katie, highs and lows.
Oh, my highs are definitely similar. We like to say that each session has their own like personality, so it's really fun to meet the personalities of each session. Probably my favorite session would have had to be, we call them the vacation session. It's like the first week of July, right after the 4th, and so like everyone's either coming from vacation or about to go to vacation. They're all a lot of fun. They're all really happy to be there. So that was a lot of fun getting to hang out with those students. And then my low would have to say how much it rained this summer. Our first check-in.
Really?
So like the first
Yeah.
The first check-in of the summer, which is like 7:30 in the morning. We have probably 400 students
Plus parents.
plus like 500-600 parents all in Cougar Mall, and it just starts pouring on everybody, and I'm like trying to check people in. I'm drenched. I just woke up. I've like
I remember seeing these photos.
Yeah.
it was really bad, and we had to like put all of them in Maybank, and no one fit, and no one knew where to go, and barely anyone had their schedule yet, so I was like throwing schedules at people. So it was just chaos. We all figured it out, obviously, because our boss is awesome and she can do anything, but that was definitely a
Shout out to
stressful-
Stephanie
yeah,
Waters.
shout out
So
Steph for
much.
sure. Yeah, couldn't have done it without her, but yeah, that was definitely a low point for sure.
Wow.
That rain day, yeah. There were times where we would be out like on the cistern with like no warning really that it was gonna rain, and then like nothing to like cover, or maybe that was just me being like unprepared because I never really bring like,
none
my
of us
umbrella.
none of us learned by like week 4 to bring umbrellas or rain
boots for
jackets.
that,
I don't
yeah.
own a rain jacket or rain boots, so I would just like have to text in the group chat, be like, "Hey, who's bringing me one today?"
That is a crazy move
I
because when it
know.
rains, it
It
pours.
Yeah, it does. I know. And I just get so I was walking to a friend's house the other day, and it was only like a 20-minute walk, and it just started pouring on me, and it was horrible. And I walked in, they were like, "Did you take a shower?" And I was like, "No, I literally just blew dry my hair. Like, this is not on purpose."
Our advice to new students, like whenever they're like, "What's one thing you know like you would have brought that you didn't bring?" is always like rain boots, windbreaker, umbrella, and we obviously don't take our own advice. Like it's really hard for us to listen. So
Yeah, the puddles here are crazy for sure. I remember
Yeah.
one time we were taking the NSP golf cart. That's one of my favorite parts of this job is we get to drive around the golf cart on
Yes.
campus. It was pouring, and we had to go pick up Insomnia cookies for the info fair on King, so we were like went around there. And then some random car drove by and just splashed
Oh, stop.
all of us with this giant puddle.
That's
and
sad.
we all got soaked. It was like 5 p.m. I'd been at work for 11 hours, and then that happened, and I was like, "Oh my gosh, I can't do this anymore. I gotta
You
go
said
home.
it's time for me to go home.
It's time for me to go home." Yeah.
Well, that takes me to my next question I was going to ask you guys. Move-in's rapidly approaching. August 18th, 19th, 20th. What items did you think that you needed that you didn't need?
I remember when I moved in, I brought in like a ton of books, like paperback and hardback books, because I thought I was gonna really be in like my reading era freshman year. And like I think I read maybe one book the entire first semester because I was just so busy.
Yeah.
And so then when I had to like pack up and go home, like I had all these books that I hadn't read yet. So I would say, if you like are gonna read, like maybe like check out a book at the library.
Yeah.
Or, like bring a Kindle. Like that's always a good option. I think things that I oh my god, what am I saying?
It's okay.
I brought like a memory foam thing for my bed for like my Twin XL, and that actually made like the whole experience of having a Twin XL.
I did that too. That was good.
I did a Twin
more
XL too.
pleasant. Yeah.
Yeah.
So having like a memory foam like topper was nice. And bring like a Brita or like a pure filter for the water.
Yeah. No, those are good
Definitely.
suggestions.
I'd say for mine, I definitely suggest I brought like a little mini 1K cup Keurig, and that was awesome because there are so many nice places to get coffee here, but they're all like $7
Yeah.
with like a student discount. So definitely saved a lot of money using that. And then what's something I brought that I wish I hadn't? I brought a bunch of like organization stuff for my desk, but like I never really sat and did work there because it was just so like depressing, I guess. And I prefer so much more now to like go outside or go to one of the buildings to do homework rather than my dorm room. So I definitely suggest not having like cluttered space.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah, there's so many options to study around campus.
Yeah.
Coffee shops, you can come here to the library.
Sit on like nice grass and just in the
Absolutely.
sun. It's like whenever I see people from first grade,
Yeah, right,
I'm
right
like so
outside.
jealous.
Even when they have like the tables and the tents.
Yes,
that's
that's
where
my
I like
favorite.
to sit.
That's my favorite.
Yeah.
For sure.
Outside in the springtime or the
That's
fall
nice.
supreme weather.
Yeah, definitely.
I agree. What are you most looking forward to this semester, both of you?
That's a good question. I just took an internship at Music Farm.
Oh,
I'm gonna
exciting.
be doing some like marketing stuff for them.
Okay.
I've really been like looking forward to that. So I'm really excited.
How did you get that? Did you
I
apply or did you like DM someone or?
I applied,
Okay.
but I've been like on them for like a while.
You're like stalking them when
No,
they.
literally,
I remember you
was, like-
telling us that when we first met you. I
yeah.
think.
I love going to shows there. I think that's like one of the really nice parts about living here is that they always bring in like artists like they've had like Briston Maroney, Noah Kahn, Lucy Dacus, like people like that where maybe you go and you don't know like a ton of songs but you know like some of the more popular ones and you leave and you want to like listen to all of their music, right?
Mhm.
They're always like pretty inexpensive too, which is nice, like pretty affordable,
Mhm.
and it's like walking distance from campus, which is awesome. Because like how often are you like that close to like a music venue? But I had like emailed them back in March for this upcoming fall semester because I really wanted to get on their radar, and just like kept in touch with them, and yeah, I'm like super pumped to finally be doing something like with my degree or like working like towards my degree that like feels like more specific in that
Specific
way,
to your
so.
passion.
Yeah.
We've been
Go
telling
girl.
we've been telling students all summer that Soldier Boy is coming to
Oh,
Music
yeah.
Farm.
Stop,
It's
is
it?
September 13th.
We should
And
go.
Marissa, we're
it's
going.
$40, and we've been pumping that.
That's
all
like-
Wait,
summer.
when?
Yeah. September 13th,
And it's $40.
like $40
Yeah.
$40, yeah.
We're going. Yes, we gotta do the dance with it too.
Yeah. No, it's gonna be so fun.
Wait, what other songs? This is so much a boy sing.
Pretty Boy Swag.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay,
that one.
okay, yeah.
Can we start playing that in the background?
Yes.
Yeah, we should.
Honestly, those are like the only two that I know, but
Yeah.
they're still so good.
Yeah, there's time to learn.
Yeah.
Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure.
That's how I am
I'm
before
gonna start
concerts
studying.
too.
Yeah,
You gotta study before
Yeah.
something.
Yeah, you gotta know. You gotta know
I've
who's
been
playing.
listening to the Drake and 21 set playlist.
Yeah.
for, like, every day. For
We're
the past
gonna get
week.
those
I
tickets.
gotta get those
Yeah.
tickets. I'm manifesting them for us right now.
What are you looking forward to besides that?
Oh, okay. I have a couple. Okay, well, not as interesting as like getting a cool internship. I'm event planner for my sorority, so I'm excited to get back into. We're in the same sorority, so she's
Sweet.
excited about it
What
too.
sorority are you guys in?
We're in Kappa Alpha
Theta.
Theta.
Okay, cool.
So
You guys said that so fast.
Yeah. Do it again. What sorority are you in?
Kappa
Kappa
Alpha
Alpha
Theta.
Theta.
I'm coming out of Theta.
But yeah, being in Theta is really awesome. Being Green Life is really awesome part of campus. But in my position, I like plan all of our mixers and our formals and our semi and stuff like that. We have semi coming up this fall, so I'm really excited to plan that. Being in Charleston, having that role is also really special because I have so many venues to choose from. Rather than like if you were at a place that didn't have as many options. So yeah, we got to go to Salvador Cowboys for formal
So much
this past
fun.
April, and it was beautiful outside. And everyone looked so nice, and it was a really cool
Did you have the
event.
nachos?
No.
We did get catering. I remember I like got to choose the catering or whatever, and we had a lot of stuff. I don't think we had nachos.
I don't remember. I guess it was like barbecue. It was
Mhm.
really good.
Yeah, it was really good, whatever it was. But yeah, I'm excited to plan some more of those.
Is that like your passion? Is that like your hobby, or is that what you want to do after college? No, you just love it.
No, it's just fun.
It's just
Yeah.
fun. You're like, I'm a
Yeah.
party planner.
No, it sounds like so much fun.
No,
You
it
have
is.
so much decision power, you know?
You're right. You're
To
like,
make the
I
event
want
the
it
way
to be
you
a Salvador
want it."
Cowboys. It's gonna be a Salvador.
There was one day party we had at John King in February. It was like a Valentine's Day party,
That
and
was
I
so
was
much fun.
solely in charge of the aux, and it was so much fun.
Oh,
I got
you
Katie
go,
was
girl.
a
create
DJ.
my own playlist.
DJ Katie.
Yes.
There's like pictures of me standing on stage like with my phone, like, and people would like come up to me and be like, Katie, can you come play this song? And I was like, I would love to play
Yes,
this.
Yes,
I'll
I
put
got
it in the
you.
queue. All right, guys, I have
Zoom.
one final question for you. How do you recommend that freshmen have their best semester ever?
Aw.
I love that question. I would say I feel like I've done a lot of like reflecting over the past couple of weeks, just because like it feels really weird to like be going into my senior year. Like it feels like all the time went by really fast. But I think that's because a lot of the time I really just wanted to be like further along in school, and I didn't give myself like enough time to enjoy where I was at, like in whatever semester it would have been. I think like it is what you make it. Just like be yourself, and like everything's gonna fall into place, even if it doesn't feel like that, like in like the given moment. So what would you say?
I'd say something very similar. Like my roommates and I had a lot of conversations about how your freshman year is so pivotal, and it's such a unique experience to the rest of college and the rest of your life, especially if you're living in a dorm. Just because the dorm experience, like, it's probably not going to be your best living experience ever, but it is super unique in the fact that you have that community of people constantly around you that you can be friends with. So kind of like Izzy was saying, I just would say to keep an open mind about everything, and don't go in thinking that if one thing goes wrong, that it's going to ruin your entire college experience.
Right.
Yeah.
I always tell people, like, just having like no expectations is sometimes the best, because
True.
then you're not let down, and you're just like pleasantly surprised in yourself and like the experiences that you
Absolutely.
like come out with. Yeah.
And say yes to as
Say
many
yes.
things as
Absolutely.
possible
Yes.
in your
Yeah.
first few weeks here at CFC. I know
Try
that
everything.
we were just going over the weeks of welcome, and there's some pivotal, important things on there. Shout out to Maroon Monday, Convocation.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
All
Definitely
new
some
students should go to
places to
Convocation.
meet new people at those types of events.
definitely.
Yeah.
And we'll be there, I think. For
Yeah,
some
we
of
Yay!
that.
Yeah,
Just
Yay!
Come hang out with us for sure.
in our polos.
Wait, where other? Okay, so now that orientation,
They're only gonna recognize you guys
Yeah.
in these polos.
We
Orientation
won't be
is-
in the polo. There's no way I'm gonna be in this polo.
They're gonna be hiding in the corner like, I've done my duties for the summer.
after orientation is over in these next coming weeks, where can they like find you on campus to like say hi?
Oh, that's a good question.
If they want.
If they want to.
They want to.
I love like saying hi to like my students from the summer. I feel bad because sometimes they're like, "You definitely don't remember my name." I'm like, you're right.
Oh.
At least you're honest.
Yeah, we see like each of us as like an intern probably sees like 300 to 350 students over the summer. So, and like only for like
There's
couple
definitely a few that
hours.
probably stick out.
Oh yeah, there are. Yeah. Some of them make a lasting.
We have some
impression,
notable characters
for
for
sure.
sure that I'll be looking forward to seeing on
Yeah.
the breaks. Yeah.
We love characters. I think over like the first week of school, we're gonna be like set up in like Cougar Mall or like near Lightsea to like give out like free swag. So like come
Okay,
see us
we'll
for
be
some
there.
swag.
I want free swag.
Everybody wants free swag, and just to like point, you know, if
People in
you need
the
to
right
find
direction.
like Maybank, we'll show you where that is. Though you should know where it is. You know, like if you need to
Go
find
to the
library.
cougar statue.
Yeah.
Wait,
like,
I
all
needed
that
Isabel on my first day to be showing me where to go.
stuff. Yeah, so we'll be out there doing that stuff. I would say I frequent Rivers Green, but a lot of my classes, because they're arts management, are in Harbor Walk. So I feel like I'm never on like main campus. But if you're ever over by Harbor Walk, come say hey, I guess.
She does it.
Yes.
Absolutely. I would say I'm always posted up second floor of the library in the back corner by like the cubby area. If you see me like with headphones on in my grind, please don't come talk to me. I'll be so mad if you do that.
I appreciate the honesty.
But if I'm just like hanging out, I would love to say hi. Yeah, so we're definitely really excited to see class of 27 on the bricks.
Yeah.
Well, thank you guys for bringing in class of 2027 this summer.
Yeah.
We're so
Absolutely, it's our
excited.
pleasure.
And thanks for coming to chat with us here
Of
on
course.
in the library at Addlestone, podcast room number 1.
Number one.
The door handle is broke, but you
Yeah.
can.
Shout out Evan for helping
Shout out
us
Evan
get
and
on
IT
Yes.
for sure.
Yes.
Years ago.
And
He's
the real
awesome.
everything.
Evan deserves a raise.
He does.
All right, well,
Well, thank you guys.
Yeah, thank you for
Thank
having
you.
Of
us.
course.